Welcome to another episode of Code Swamis. Today we'll talk about date and time. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit that like button if you like the video and do subscribe. Yep. So let's look at some things that we can do with date. The first command is here, get date. This will give you your date and time. Yep. If you notice, it gives you a date and time. Now, if I just want to get the date and time, this is how you do this. If I want to show the time of day, just the time, this will give you your time, and it'll give you in a nice format, which will give you the dot days, dot hours. This is a variable, so it'll give you the dot days, dot hours, minutes, second, ticks, so on and so forth, right? Now, this is something I like, which gives you the day of year. It's very hard to count the day of year, so the day of the year. For example, today is the 7th of the 12th, so 12th day of the 7th month, July the 12th. One of my friend's birthday. Happy birthday. But this is how you get that. This is the 193rd day of this year. Similarly, if I want to do day off, D-A-Y, or off, I can do day of week as well. Today I believe is the second day of the week, so it's Tuesday. Let's look at some formats. Now, not everyone would like a format like this if you are processing data or processing the date, right? So there are a lot of formats that you can play around with. To get the type of formats that your date gets formatted in is here. If I just run this command, date.get-datetime.Formats, right? It'll give you all the different formats that your date can be formatted in. Now, if I want this is an array, so it starts with a 0. And then goes to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on and so forth, right? So if I want maybe the 12th one, I think it is somewhere around here, then I put the square bracket and 12. This will give me my date and time in this particular format. If I want to change the format, let's say to the first one, so that's a 0 since it's an array, and it will give me the date in this particular format. If you want to specify the format like year, month, day, this is case sensitive. Right, so is case sensitive, it needs to be capital. I can specify it like this. I can specify the format. Now, if I want to convert the date into a string, then you would run this command. You convert this to string, it converts into GMT time. Yep. Now, you can find out what time zone I am in, right? I'm in India, so it's Indian Standard Time, not 1 hour late. Inside joke. Now over here, this is if you want to find out if your laptop or computer is configured to daylight saving time. This one is false, so this is not set to DST. Let's look at why you use the date. Most of the times people use date to find out the difference between the two dates, right? So if I put start date as today, get date.date, and the end date, let's say -7, which would be 1 week from now, 1 day after the US Independence Day, right? So end date is the 5th of July. Now if I do your start date minus end date, this would say I have 7 days in between. So you would usually use date to calculate differences. Maybe you're in mail flow, you have a lot of emails, or you want to process things in Exchange. You do get emails that are probably 7 days old, right, or within the week. Then you would run something like this, where date or the start date and end date equals this. Hopefully you found this informative. It does give you information about date and how to process date, how to format date and time. If you did find this video helpful, once again I remind you to smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Let your friends know about us. Yeah? Take care. You have a good day. Cheers.